TNA Knockouts. Oh, jeez. What was once a great division has been reduced. Not necessarily to ashes, but let's face it, this campfire is burning out. And it needs a little bit of gasoline and a little bit more wood to get it going again. Oh, jeez. Classic, what do you think of the TNA Knockouts division?
Yeah, I pretty much agree with you, though, Crazy Pretzel, about, like, the Knockouts thing. You know, Knockouts division, like, I used to love bragging, you know, oh, TNA's Knockouts division is way better than WWE's Divas division. They actually care, you know. But, I don't know, dude, you look at it now, it's like, Awesome Kong left the company, Roxy's, Tara left the company, although we kind of know about Tara's backstage attitudes and stuff, but I mean, like, a lot of the knockouts are leaving, and it's like they really aren't, like, bringing in knockouts. Oh, and ODB left the company, too. They have some knockouts for their, you know, for their singles division, I mean, but not so much like their tag knockouts. You know, they got to get some more knockouts. So, yeah, that's my opinion on that.
Any thoughts?
Well, I also don't really keep up with the Knockouts division, although I will say that Lacey Von Erich is pretty cute looking, and if things don't ever work out with her and her husband, well, I might be single, and even if I'm not really single at the moment, I wouldn't mind being single.
What do you think, Wrestling Savior?
So frustrated with TNA and WWE right now. No, I really can't watch either. I can't watch either TNA or WWE, which is why I follow the independents, why I am a Ring of Honor fan, a Ring of Honor wrestling fan, and why I...
Alright, fine, Wrestling Savior. Sheesh. Man, I tried to ask you something, but you're so obsessed with Ring of Honor, and while I have a lot of respect for Ring of Honor, I'm not really talking about Ring of Honor. I just don't watch it like you do. Alright. Basically, the last topic on this video, it's just Fatal 4-Way predictions.
There's too many damn pay-per-views. You know, the WWE has 14 pay-per-views a year. TNA has 12 pay-per-views a year. That's a total of 26 pay-per-views a year. There are 52 weeks in a year, and between WWE and TNA, they take up half of the year. Half of the Sundays in the year, there's either a WWE pay-per-view or a TNA pay-per-view. It's just too much. That's why every time a pay-per-view comes around, I'm like, there's another pay-per-view? You know, oh, there's another TNA pay-per-view coming up? There's another WWE pay-per-view coming up? It's just too much.
Alright, fine. Me and Classic are going to handle this, and in fact, I'm going to go where Classic is right now, and we're going to talk about predictions. So, I'll catch you guys in a little bit. We're going to jump right into the Fatal 4-Way, not the 6-Way or 8-Way, but the 4-Way pay-per-view predictions. So the first matchup we're going to talk about is the U.S. Championship matchup between The Miz, the current champion, defending against the former champion, invoking his rematch clause, R-Truth. This ought to be a pretty good matchup. I'm going to go with the Miz keeping the title because, well, he just won the title, and I don't really see him losing it right away. What do you think, Classic?
As far as Miz versus R-Truth goes for the U.S. title, Miz just won the U.S. title on Raw, so I don't see him losing it right away. Doesn't really hurt R-Truth if he, you know, loses to Miz again. You know, R-Truth is pretty over with the fans, and I don't think it's going to hurt him, and that's what's up. World Heavyweight title matchup between John Cena, well, the Raw World title, I always forget which belt's what, but John Cena versus Edge versus Sheamus versus Randy Orton. I'm picking Cena because he's Superman, you know. He always has to win. It's always about Cena. That Monday Night Raw is always about John frickin' Cena. And because WWE wants to piss off Wrestling Jesus, too, and have Cena retain. So, despite Wrestling Jesus destroying his merchandise to weaken Cena, I don't think it's going to weaken him enough. Cena's going to take it. What do you think, Crazy?
What do I think as far as the World title goes? Well, you somewhat summed it up. You know, Cena's all Superman and, you know, strong and eats his spinach and strong to the finish and all that stupid shit. Basically, although I could kind of see where you're going with Cena, I actually think that Edge is going to get the title. You want to know why? Well, obviously you do, because I'm your superior. But the reason Edge is going to get the title is because one of those NXT rookies, probably Wade Barrett, is going to come out and cost Cena the championship. And so basically that's going to kind of set off a little feud there between Cena and the NXT guys, because let's face it, they didn't target Cena because, you know, well, they targeted him because they wanted to get noticed. I'm sorry, folks, my brain had a fart in it. You know, sometimes when you gas, you think it goes down, and sometimes it goes up to your brain. Although I don't think Classic would agree with me. But yeah, I don't see him putting it on Orton, because he's still got the messed up shoulder, and I don't know why they have him wrestling if he has some supposed messed up shoulder. Stupid, absolutely stupid on their part. And Sheamus, he's not really money material yet. I don't know. He's alright. I mean, I kind of like him a little bit, but I don't see him putting the title on him. So yeah, I'm going with Edge.
SmackDown's world title, Jack Swagger versus Big Show versus Rey Mysterio versus CM Punk. Well, Rey Mysterio is never going to get the world title again because WWE doesn't see him in it, and plus he's, I guess, somewhat injury prone. Big Show, I don't know. I would like to see Big Show get it, but they haven't really given him, like, you know, title like in such a long time. Like, I don't know if they don't trust him with it, or, you know. Punk, I don't think is going to get it, so likely Jack Swagger will retain it. Yeah, what do you think, Crazy?
What do I think as far as SmackDown's world title goes? Well, you pretty much said it. I mean, I don't really see him putting it on Mysterio. Punk, there's a chance, but I don't really see it happening. Big Show, he's got a chance as well, but Swagger, I think, is going to keep it. You know, Swagger should win this matchup because he's kind of been booked as a weak champion, and he needs the victories. Alright, we got the Divas title, Alicia Fox versus the champion Eve Torres versus Maurice versus Gail Kim. This one's a little bit difficult for me to call, so you know what? I'm just going to go with Maurice is going to get the title back because, let's face it, WWE loves to push this chick even though she can't really wrestle that good. Alicia Fox, this chick has impressed me. Gail Kim can wrestle, and Eve's actually pretty decent in the ring too, but Maurice can't wrestle, so theoretically WWE is going to say, oh, you know what? Fuck if she can't wrestle. We're going to put her in anyways. Maurice is hot, but she needs to work on her wrestling. What do you think, Classic?
This one's actually kind of a little bit hard to pick. I don't think they're going to pick Gail Kim at all with it. I could possibly see Alicia Fox and Maurice, but I think Eve will retain. Okay, the tag team title matchup between the Usos and the Hart Dynasty. Kind of an interesting concept because, you know, on the one hand, this is like the Usos' like debut matchup that they're having. So usually a lot of teams don't necessarily lose on their debut. But, you know, you got the Hart Dynasty as the tag team champions. So is WWE going to go the route of having the newbies win the tag titles even though they haven't really proven stuff on TV, you know? My opinion, I'm going to go with the Hart Dynasty, keeping the belts. I know this is the Usos' debut match, but they got to prove something. What do you think, Crazy?
Final matchup, the Usos versus the Hart Dynasty. Now, Classic, I kind of like your logic here with the whole, like, you know, first time debuting versus current tag champions. But I'm going to disagree with you, though. I think WWE is going to ignore the fact that this is the Usos' debut match. And also, I think that, you know, because their tag team division is so fucked up, they want to have this team make an impact. Because, let's face it, how many tag teams does WWE have in their tag division right now? So yeah, I'm going to go with the Usos. I mean, I can't see them getting it. Well, phonies, that's the whole show, and that's the pay-per-view predictions. If there's any other matches, maybe we'll add them in later, but otherwise, thanks for watching the show, phonies, and hopefully we'll do this again sometime. Peace out.